What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about Uniswap v3. So a lot of people are hyping this up, talking about how crazy it's going to be, and then when it launches it just massively sold off. I don't well, obviously I do know why. It's always buy the rumor and sell the news most of the time, but guys, the change they're making actually is very massive. Yeah, it's not going to be a massive change on the gas fees. Hopefully Ethereum can work on fixing that, but let's go and break down and talk about what Uniswap v3 is doing that's actually changing the game and actually makes me more bullish on Uniswap than I was before. So outside of that, it's literally the number, well actually it has the most trading volume, even more than Coinbase, and it's only been working out for about 2 years, maybe a year and a half now. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, November 2018, so it's massive, guys. But look, over 135 billion in trading volume. One of the largest cryptocurrency spot exchanges in the world. Guys, this thing's decentralized. I mean, for crying out loud, it's, what do you call it? Its mascot is a unicorn. I mean, geez, what in the world? But anyways, here's a couple of the features that Uniswap v3 has. By the way, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. That way you guys are notified every time I make a new one. Guys, I want to bring the best content to you, so if I'm doing a good job, please smash up the like and subscribe. If I'm doing a bad job, at least give me a dislike so I know I'm doing bad. Anyways, if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link. You can deposit in there. So let's go ahead and get into it. Uniswap v3 introduces concentrated liquidity. I'll explain that more into detail, but basically you can get like crazy percentage yields. But it comes with a caveat. There's also multiple fee tiers, so instead of just being the simple 0.3%, you can make it less or more, up to you. There's also features that allow it to be even more flexible, like you can earn liquidity with up to 400x or 4,000x capital efficiency. Guys, this is massive. So you can get high returns with less, I guess you can say, risk, because you're using more so of leverage to be able to use on your capital. So it's kind of interesting how it works, but I'll explain it. Stay tuned, guys. So LPs also can increase their exposure to certain assets that they want to reduce downside risk, and they can also approximate a fee earning limit order that executes among a smooth curve. So we're going to explain all these now. So here's concentrated liquidity. You guys can watch the video while I'm talking about it. But basically, concentrated liquidity is going to be like this. So if I want to provide liquidity, say I'm doing USDC and DAI, those try to stay around $1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to make the price between $1.02 and 98 cents. And that's what I'm going to do my range between. And whatever that token sells for is what I'll get my fees on. So if it sells in between that 98 cent and that $1.02 range, then I'll be getting trading fees. However, if it trades above or below those rates, I won't be getting any trading fees. But in between that spot or that specified trading range that I wanted, I will get extra rewards than I normally, or not rewards, but extra trading fees than I normally would have gotten. So that's why it's important. There's also another way where you can use combined liquidity of all of the different curves. So instead of just having like a 98 cent to $1.02, you now have the additional liquidity of someone else who's like, nah, bro, I think it's going to trade between $1.02 and $1.06. And they can specify the fees they want on that and the different ratios that they want on it. And why is this important? Well, it's capital efficient, so you can provide the same liquidity depth without as much capital. So you're able to multiply and leverage on this. So here's a good example. This is the example that they have. Alice and Bob want to both provide liquidity in an ETH and DAI pool. So they both have $1 million. How is this going to work? Well, Alice, on one hand, she's going to go the original way, Uniswap v2. All right, I'm going to deposit 50-50, 500,000 DAI and 333 ETH. Boom, we got $1 million. Now we got Bob, who's like, bro, all right, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm using this game changer Uniswap v3. So now I'm going to deposit 91,751 DAI and 61 ETH. So now this is a total of $183,000. So wait, how's he able to do that? Well, this is how. So normally when you're depositing that $1 million, the whole reason you're doing that is to provide liquidity so you can get those fees. Awesome. But now this guy can deposit less and say, okay, I'm going to make the fee range between 1,000 and 2,250. So if ETH and DAI are trading between that ratio, then you're good. You're going to get rewards. However, if it trades out of it, you aren't going to get any of those rewards, but you have less at stake. However, Alice has all of her money at stake, and she could have impermanent loss happening. So she can't fight against impermanent loss. She just has to take it for what it is. I mean, it's just okay. If it explodes in price, great. You like lose out on ETH massively. If it doesn't do anything and it just tanks, well, you same thing. You lose out massively. So you really, when you're providing liquidity, you don't want it to move at all, because that way you get your same stake back and you still get the fees. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about impermanent loss. I already did a video on it. I'll leave a link at the end of the video so you guys can understand it. But now Bob, on the other hand, he only has $183,000 at stake, but yet he's still able to get the same rewards as Alice as long as it trades within this range. So worst case scenario, if he does withdraw and it doesn't trade in that range, that's fine. He doesn't get any fees and he misses out on this. However, with this other amount, it can get to USDC or DAI or even some just plain old Ethereum and deposit it into a farming or a DeFi platform and then earn a safe yield on that. Well, quote unquote safe in crypto, right? But anyways, guys, do your own research. Make sure you guys understand which pools you're depositing into. But now he can earn a stable interest on that, and he can have a possibility of making bank on the $183,000 deposit. Really interesting. So cool, cool, cool. And you guys can see the breakdown right here. You can see capital, 1 million, 50% APR. And then you got this one, 183,000, 314% APR. Same thing. Like, they get the same amount of rewards. Crazy how it works. So if you guys still don't understand that, there's a calculator that will do it for you. You can literally just type in how much you want. So, hey, I want to do $1,000 or $10,000, and I want to make it like narrow. I'm going to be getting some crazy gains right here. Look at this. $10,000 is all I need. I'm going to be trading between 82 and 1971. Look, I'm going to be getting 25.73x the amount I normally would have gotten in fees compared to the original. However, it does need to trade between this range. So keep that in mind. And this is where if it goes outside of it, you do have to keep that in mind. You aren't going to be getting the fees. And here's a little info video on how it works. Look, it's trading between the range. You guys can see my fees down here. Awesome. I'm doing killer on the fees. Oh, great. It just went out. No fees. Fees. Yeah, get them up. Oh, no fees. No fees. Oh, man. Oh, nothing. And then, wham, fees. So you guys get the example and get the, hopefully you guys understand that. And then you also have the range orders. So you can deposit a single token in a custom price range above or below the current price in the market. So what this would mean is you're depositing into one side, and say you deposit 10 million's worth in between $1 and 1.001 and 1.002, and say it does go above that. Well, technically you would have all of the liquidity being sold off. So not all of the liquidity being sold off, but your DAI would be converted to USDC, so you kind of lose your position. But then again, they're stable coins, so it's kind of like, okay. So you do have to keep that in mind on that portion as well. But it's interesting how you can do that because you'll be earning fees on that. And then you also have, I guess you can say this is maybe a drawback. So before you would have these LP tokens, and you can send these over to different exchanges because they're fungible, or use them in different places. But now these are going to be non-fungible LP tokens, almost like an NFT, because you're specifying it in between a certain price in a certain area. So it's making an NFT that is no longer fungible. So do keep that in mind. That is a bit of a drawback, but hey, it's able to be customizable, and in my opinion, Uniswap is just massive. Not financial advice, guys. And then you have a customizable fee tier. So you can do 0.05, 0.3, and 1%, and so on. And then you also have different oracles that you can play around with. So they are changing the way they do the oracles. Before it was just like, hey, just random, boom, price, what's price, boom, price, boom, what's price. That's normally what it was, and that did create higher gas fees. So there is somewhat of a lower gas fee, like they are going to be lowering the gas fees just a bit. Not going to be a crazy amount, but the gas fees will be going a bit lower. They say it's reduced by 50% relative to V2. And the way they're going to be doing this is going to be with the TWAPs, TWAPS oracles. And these are a little bit different. They use the past 9 days. It's more average. It's almost like with moving averages and so on. And another thing, this is kind of, it's not weird, but it is smart. Because being that we are in crypto, everything is supposed to be open source, and they are doing a license, and I understand why they're doing it. I mean, SushiSwap basically just vampired all of their liquidity because they're like, oh yeah, we got a token, come over here, all kinds of garbage. But anyways, they do have a license. I believe it expires in 2 years, or it'll be going out for 24 months. But anyways, there's a frequently asked question page if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, for up to 2 years right here. At which the point it will convert to a GPL license. So it will be open source at that point. But it'll allow them to bootstrap, get some strong feet, get a lot of liquidity under it. That way people aren't just going to steal their ideas. And guys, the launch is coming up pretty soon. Pretty excited for this. This is crazy technology. If you guys want to learn more about it, obviously I'm not as good as the horse's mouth, aka Hayden Adams. So yeah, anyways guys, take a look into it. That is Uniswap V3 in a nutshell, what they're looking to do. By the way guys, if you guys enjoyed the content, smash with the like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, that way you guys are notified every time I make a new one. And guys, if you want to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon below. There's also some referral links you guys can use. It's a win-win situation. You get a referral reward, I get a referral reward. Win-win, great, great. If not, that's fine. I don't care. You can smash with the like, subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate that as well. And thanks for tuning in, guys. And we'll leave you with a wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 28, verses 22. The stingy are eager to get rich and are unaware that poverty awaits them. Guys, low and slow. Keep it like that. Work hard. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Guys, I need you guys to do a couple things. Participate in the quadruple threat. First, set up a Celsius account. Here's a referral link. You guys can use it. Write it down. Type it down. Or you guys can use the link in the description below. Set up a Celsius account. Good for savings. Good for earnings. Don't bet the house on it though. But anyways, you guys can get a free bonus on this. Alright, how do I get this free bonus? Well guys, enter in this link. You guys will get $30. Then deposit $200 in any cryptocurrency. Enter in new 40, like NEW 40 promo code. You guys can use both. And you'll get a total of $70. Guys, that's step 1 of the triple threat. Alright Drake, I did step 1. What's step 2? Alright guys, this is where you can get your small altcoin gems and little game changers. You guys can go to crypto.com. You can set up an account. Here's a link in the description below, or you guys can just type in this code right here on the screen. Deposit some funds in there. You get $25 in bonus crypto. You guys can use that to buy your altcoin gems and have some fun. Step 2 of the triple threat. Or I'm sorry, quadruple threat. And the third one, this one is a fun one. Voyager. This one is more so where you can buy with limit orders. It doesn't have as many altcoins as crypto.com, but it's really easy to use, easy to set up. And yes, this one does come with a referral link as well, and you'll get $25 in BTC. This is how you can do a limit order. Super easy to use, and they don't charge any trading fees whatsoever. Here's the referral link. You can't copy and paste it, but you can look in the description to copy and paste, and you can put that in and set one up. 25 bucks. Step 4, open up a BlockFi account. Here's a link you guys can use. The reference code is 024FFE02. All the links are in the description below. Open up a BlockFi, just deposit some funds, and you'll get $30 in BTC. And you can also get that crypto cashback rewards card. Don't forget about that. Game changer, 1.5%. And the first few months, you get a bunch of extra percent. Check it out. This is the funnest one though. Lolly, free. There is a referral link to this one too. I've actually won 100,000 sats one time on one of the taps, which is worth like $100 in Bitcoin. So it's crazy. Look, and there's even proof in the wallet. Look at that, daily stack, 101. Guys, set one up. It's really easy to do. Download a Lolly account and just set it up. And of course, guys, if you guys are a pro, there's a link in the description so you guys can sign up with KuCoin and Binance US to get some trading fee discounts. Thanks.